Guys, am my eyes deceiving me? I know we shouldn't be jumping to the gun, but it looks like Trunks just jumped the gun and went legendary Super Saiyan. Let's discuss this episode of Dragon Ball Super. First off, this shit was insane. Oh my god, I actually stood up from my chair screaming. Episode 61 is not an episode to miss. I stood up from my chair screaming with how hype and excited I was. Because first off, I'm a huge Trunks fan, number one. And number two, he just got, everybody was so pissed. I loved the scenery of this episode because it was just so serious, so different from all the other episodes. So different. Because this time everybody was angry, everybody was mad, they're all dead ass serious. They're talking more about Black Goku's existence and how he becomes to be. It's so confusing, but it makes sense, right? Basically, Zomasu, he was killed, you know how he was killed by Beerus? In their time, back in the past, the Zomasu we see now is future Zomasu in Trunks' time. This is basically here, so Beerus never killed him here because Black Goku killed every single god. Not god, every single god in every universe he has killed. And I'm assuming he killed the gods based on their respective Kais and not the actual gods themselves. Like, he didn't kill like Champa, he didn't kill Beerus. He killed like Supreme Kai, you know? He killed the Kais, because you know how the Kais are connected to the God of Destructions, and Kais are also considered gods. So I think the manga also clarified that more as well, that he killed all of them. And since they're connected, example, Supreme Kai dies, then Beerus dies. So Beerus died in the future because Supreme Kai died, and therefore it's for every other god as well, since gods are tied with gods. Basically, the Kais, Supreme Kais are gods as well. So Black Goku is no threat to be messing with. Basically what Zomasu did is he made himself immortal, number one, and then number two, I guess he went to like a different timeline. Like it's okay, here's how it goes, right? He went from a different time. It's interesting. This Zomasu, before making the wish of him going immortal, he basically wished so that he could be inside of Goku's body. He wished that he could swap with Goku's body with the Super Dragon Balls. And then he went back to Goku, they swapped bodies. So Goku was Zomasu and Zomasu was in Goku's body, kind of like a Ginyu type of thing. And then Zomasu in Goku's body, which we're gonna call Black Goku, he killed Goku in front of Chi-Chi and Goten intentionally to drive him insane, and then killed the two of them. And then he used the time ring and went into a different alternate timeline to then find a Zomasu from a different alternate timeline, killed Gowasu, and then he told Zomasu about the plans, and you know, Zomasu was already planning on doing it, so they kind of have the same idea mindset, and that Zomasu then wished for immortality. So that's basically the loop of how it went, you know, that's the loop of how it went. It's a never-ending loop of how it went, so that's how Black Goku came to be. It's basically Goku, but Zomasu is like inside of it. He's controlling it. It's now his body now, so it was confusing at first to understand it, but they really do talk about multiple different timelines, and they say that it's Trunks' fault that this had to happen since he jumped through timelines and changed the past a lot. With the time ring, you can change this a lot, with ease as well too. And since Trunks did this, every single time when Trunks would go back into the past to go get Goku and his friends' help, a new time ring would pop up. So there's one time ring that popped up, and I think Black Goku only pointed out that there's one time ring that only popped up so far when he went back, and it was through the Cell arc. That is when the one time ring popped up. I may be getting a little things confused. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me, but this is from what I've come to conclusion with timelines, you know, talking about a lot of respective timelines within this. So now you know that this timeline in the future, even Trunks as well spoke about it to Kid Trunks back in the past, that Kid Trunks' future will be 100% different from future Trunks' future, because future Trunks' future isn't the future of their world. It's a different future from a different world. It's a paradox. It's a different timeline. So it's not the exact respective future connected within their past. You can clearly tell that as well, as when Beerus, when he killed Zomasu, this confirmed it even more. When Beerus killed Zomasu, he stated that gods, when they kill other gods, that they're erased completely. Yes, that is true in their respective timeline for their respective future. But since future Trunks' respective future is different from their respective timeline, it's in a completely different timeline, it's a different paradox, whatever happens there is gonna be different from what happens in Goku and Vegeta's timeline. Like, Kid Trunks, when he starts to grow up, it'll be completely different from the future Trunks that we see now. It's crazy. Toriyama is insane. He's a genius. But at the same time, it's like he loves messing with people's minds like this, and he likes to make people think. So, whoo, Toriyama, you trickster. He likes to troll a lot too. So Toriyama, you trickster, you are making us think very, very, very hard here. But Zomasu pissed the shit out of Goku, telling him this whole thing about how Black Goku came to be and how he used a body that is Goku's to kill his wife and his son. Crazy, and wreak all of this havoc. So then Goku was so shocked and angry to realize that he is the one that has been murdering the human race. He is the one that murdered his wife and his child in a different timeline, since that's his body. It's his hands doing it. Sure, it's not his heart, not his soul, but it's his hands doing it. He did that. That is why Black Goku is so powerful, because he's the exact same thing as Goku, but he can keep getting stronger because evil, you know, evil mechanics, evil villain plot armor. Not to mention as well as they beat the shit out of Goku. They beat the like they double gangbanged my guy. They beat the shit out of Goku. Holy shit, man. Like, they stabbed him in the chest, then he broke it off. I don't think they respectively stabbed him in the heart, just somewhere in the chest. Then they stabbed him in like the lower left gut or some stuff like that. And he was just destroyed. Like, he was stabbed so many multiple times by Black Goku's like key spears that he passed out. He blew out and passed out. And the moment when he was angry and he was powering up to a maximum power, I thought that we were going to see a new transformation here. Maybe there was a light. It was a stretch. It was a stretch, because Toriyama did talk about, you know, a white villain or a white power up or white transformation. So he talked about the next villain being white haired. So, and something, I think something about, like, I don't know if it was probably confirmed fake or not, but something about that. Dragon Ball Z, so much like Ricci fake leaks out there, you know, don't trust everything you see. But that interview with Toriyama and the white transformation and the white villain, that is a thing though. He's from his own words, but Goku got the floor mopped with him. My man Trunks got the floor mopped with him. And then here's the hypest moment. Trunks got so far blown back. He was so pissed. He was so pissed. He lost it. He felt like everything was his fault. Everything was his doing, because they were brainwashing this inside of him. They're like, Trunks, I would have never had the urge to take over Goku's body, had you have never gone back to the past. Goku's supposed to be dead. And this is true. Goku was supposed to get a heart virus and be erased there. He's supposed to die. He's supposed to be done. Sure, they could have wished him back with the Dragon Balls then, and technically he really wouldn't have been done then. But I think with the Dragon Balls, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but with the Dragon Balls on Earth, they can't be revived if they die from a natural cause. Because I know the actual Dragon Balls have like limits. Same with the Parunga and the Namekian Dragon Balls, but the Super Dragon Balls have absolutely no limits or boundaries. That's how we can wish for immortality or wish to be in some other guy's body. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong or not. I think Shenron in this Earthling Dragon Balls, the Earth Dragon Balls, I think that they don't bring back somebody if they die from a natural cause. I'm almost positive. My memory might be a little foggy with there. I just want to rewatch Dragon Ball Z now for the fun of it. I talk about the Cell so much, and I rewatch it like every summer. I didn't watch it this summer though, so I do definitely need to rewatch it. My memory's a little hazy on that, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. But Trunks just blew up, and I thought that he was gonna turn Super Saiyan Blue, because you saw like it was a blend of yellow and blue. So it's kind of like Goku's blend of like when he did Kaioken times 10 Super Saiyan Blue. It was like a blend of yellow, massive key of yellow with a small calm key of blue, and I thought, is Trunks gonna go Super Saiyan Blue? Is Trunks gonna go Super Saiyan Blue? His eyes were whited out like Broly. I know people like get triggered when they hear that in a canon episode, but I think Trunks just went legendary Super Saiyan. His hair is spiked up like Broly. His eyes look like Broly. His ki around his body looks like Broly. The power emanating from him looks like Broly. I freaked the shit out. I was like, that's my nigga Trunks. Oh my god. And you could tell from the reactions from Zomasu, from Black Goku, that Trunks is a lot stronger now. And you can even tell from the preview episode 62, Goku saying that now Trunks is even with Black Goku. He's even. So a huge gap that Black Goku had on him. A huge huge gap with Super Saiyan Rose, Black Goku versus Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. A major gap to Trunks just going in. Oh my god, Trunks. Holy shit. I screamed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, Trunks is my all-time favorite character from Dragon Ball Z. So to see this, I was freaking out. And I knew some part of my heart was telling me that Trunks has to finish this. Trunks has to do this. And I was starting to realize this too when Goku was getting the floor mopped with him. I was like, and then not allowing Vegeta to do anything, and Vegeta is just as strong as Goku, so he can't do shit either. I'm like, this is your time, Trunks. This is your time. And Trunks just went in. Woo! My guy Trunks, holy shit, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see next episode. Trunks is beating the shit out of Black Goku. You can see in the preview next episode. I cannot wait. They are tied with power now. Trunks looks like he is a legendary Super Saiyan. I don't know if this is true or not. We may be reaching here. I'm not the only one who thinks this too, so don't call me crazy for saying, oh, he's talking about non-canon stuff in a canon episode. A lot of people are believing this, so we're just gonna go over what we see and what we know, and this is crazy. Toriyama, stop fucking with us. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. With that being said, I'm getting out of here. Goodbye.